Okay, now this is a fascinating game for one reason, which I'll have to explain to Karen and to 95% of you. And there's the 5% of you where I don't need to explain. The player with white is famous, but he's not famous for playing chess. He was an IM. He's famous because of computer stuff. David Levy. If you're deep into computer chess, I'm not saying you are, but if you are, then you've heard of David Levy. If you haven't heard of David Levy, you're not deep into computer chess. And don't forget it. I have his book. Exactly. In the 1970s, David Levy was computer chess.
My shoes are so squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
I just stepped on something.
Hans knows all about him. Did I mention butt plugs? By the way, Hans is 2-0 in the World Junior.
Oh, really?
And then, well, he's the highest rated.
Yeah.
And then he posted a picture. It's in Mexico City. He posted a picture of him eating tacos, and he said, these are slightly better than Chipotle. But he was
saw that.
But he was
I saw
kidding.
that.
Yeah. Anyway, look up David Levy. Now, David Levy and computer chess, they're like that, son. And in 1978, unless I'm wrong, it could be 77 or 79, they had the North American Computer Championship at the Renaissance Center in downtown Detroit. And there were people there from all over the world with the terminals from the mainframes. And my dad and I went there, my brother maybe, I don't remember, probably my brother. And we watched the computers play each other in the terminals. David Levy was there. And we ate at the restaurant on the top of the Renaissance Center that was a spinning restaurant. So you'd see Canada, then Detroit, then Canada. I remember that. I think it was 78. However, I've never seen a chess game David Levy played. I've only heard that he's a computer guy, but he was an IM. So he played chess too. So
Nice.
This game was played in Lone Pine, 1975, the same tournament from the game we just looked at with Lawrence Day.
That sounds like an expensive restaurant.
Yes. Yeah, I was afraid we weren't dressed up, and my dad had like a sport coat on. He said, "You're kids, they don't care." Yeah. I remember I put something down, and then it wasn't there because the restaurant was moving, so then I had to go get it. I don't understand this Ite guy. Everything he says is crazy.
Where? Who?
The bottom?
Green tea?
Ite.
Oh, Ite. I'm sure the kid of David Howell and Levy Rosman would play Kara Khan. Terrible.
You'd think that Levy Rosman or Rosman is so famous you could spell his name right, but nobody can. Even Levy spells it wrong half the time. Okay.
Well, he's saying that they
Oh, because this guy's David.
sounds like-
Yeah. I've never heard of these other names, just David Levy.
I got you, Ite. Yeah, he's saying that this is the kid of them.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Jeremy Silman, well, he's a lot older than, okay. Jeremy Silman has the black pieces, and he played the Accelerated Dragon, which is what I used to play. Like, I played exactly like this with black. So I've had this position. I've had this position. Okay, and he played F4.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do the marker.
Oh yeah, do a marker and say go back
I
3
don't
minutes.
know if anybody did it. Do you
Well, you can do a marker for this game and just say go back 3 minutes.
Okay. Wait, what number is this?
5.
Look, I messed it up.
Nice.
No. I know how to do stuff.
Okay, so F4 is the aggressive move, engine recommended. Trying to play F5 and kick the bishop. Black plays B5, and this is very accelerated dragon-y. Like, this is obviously an accelerated dragon. Everything is in the right place. Okay. Now, when you play b5 to get immense counterplay, you're blocking your queen from defending on the fourth row. So white gets to play f5. Now, Jeremy Silman played a move I've never seen before. The engine says it's the second best move. The engine says he should take, and play bishop d7, and says white's slightly better. He played instead b4, which is interesting. Okay, so white took the bishop, which is correct. Black took, which is correct. White took on f7, which is correct. Now, you remember the last game, which was played in the same tournament as this game.
Okay.
Okay. When he took on g3 with check, I said, what should white do? And you said king g2. And that's what he played. Mm-hmm. This is the same thing. What should black do?
Oh, okay.
And
King
the only
F8.
move is king f8. That's
Yeah.
the only move.
That's funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is the same move.
Okay. Now, if you take with a queen, then your bishop is hanging, horizontally and such. Mm-hmm. If you take with a rook, then black plays knight takes e4, and the complications favor black. When I say complications, like white can go here, and then queen e3, and it's too complicated.
Oh, yeah.
But it's good for black. Okay. So white played queen f4. Okay, the engine says that white's better. Now, Silman made a mistake. They want him to play king takes pawn now, which is funny. He played queen takes a2. And then white made a mistake. Chess is hard. White has several good moves here, but not the move that he played. But the other moves were good, just not the one he played. Bishop takes f6 is good. c5 is good. Bishop f3 is good. He played e5. Okay, now white's still better, but it liked white's position a lot more earlier. Takes. Queen a3, defending the pawn on e7. Now it wants white to just take this pawn, but he played bishop f3, attacking the rook. Now the correct move for black, according to the engine, was knight g4. Then the engine changed its mind and played Silman's move, rook b8. So this is a crazy position. Like, if anybody does something wrong, they're going to lose.
That's why I was wondering how that queen on e5 can just sit there.
Yeah,
I would not want to be there.
Crazy position. Remember, if the knight moves away, queen e7 isn't mate because the queen can retreat. Always retreat. Okay, Levy played rook a1, which is a mistake. Then black played queen takes b3. Now in this nutty position, which makes no sense, the engine says it's equal. All zeros. Bishop h6 double question mark. Yeah, knight takes e5 is sad, yeah. Okay, so he played rook takes a6, which is a mistake. The correct move is rook a to e1, threatening queen e7 mate, and the engine says it's equal. He played rook a6, now black is better. Black played queen b4 exclam. That's a tough move to find. But he wants to defend this and this. Rook c6, confusing the audience. Rook c6, bishop c6. c2.
Man, I keep stifling a yawn.
Okay, now white played played c5, I'm sorry.
Got up so early.
c5 blocks the defense of this pawn. So rook c8, threatening everything. Rook e1. Okay, good position for Karen. Black has one move that wins, otherwise black is worse. But he has one move that wins. It's not easy.
Let's see.
He won the U.S. Championship 3 times, screw in one. Your answer couldn't be more wrong. I'd say 12 win. So far, the chat's doing very badly. Got one right answer and 10 wrong answers. One of the wrong answers is rook to d8, which hangs mate in 1. White's threatening checkmate. So if you allow that, that's your answer is wrong.
So I was looking at knight d5.
Knight d5. Then bishop takes check.
Oh, you got 3
And then
guys.
if king takes, this is mate.
Darn. Well, go ahead.
Keep looking.
All
The
right.
chat's having trouble with it.
I'll keep looking at it. I just didn't want to hold up the stream because I'm slow.
Hold up the stream. This is the last game. We have to spend 40 more minutes on this game.
No, I just, if I'm slow is all.
You're not slow. Everybody has the wrong answer.
I am slow.
Bonarici's like, take your time. I'm thinking. No, this is hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Silman's out there writing books about the proper chess strategy, positional play, strategical play. Then his games are all insane where all the pieces are hanging. The computer evaluation does that. Man, the truth hurts. Missed the question. What should black play?
Let's see what happens if I go there.
The chat's starting to get the right answer. Although one guy had it a long time ago. And then everybody copied his answer eventually. King takes f7, loses out of hand to queen e6 check. King f8, queen takes rook check. And then white mates in 3 or 4 moves. You have Silman confused with Pandolfini. Silman's a good chess player. Why would you confuse the two? Pandolfini would be like one of the weaker players in the chat. Oh, snap. Yeah, they're around the same age. I guess you could confuse them. Both wrote books.
So I'm not sure. I was looking now. I mean, I'm never right on it. I was looking at rook c7.
Correct.
Oh, it is rook c7.
Yeah, that's the only move.
Yeah, because you can't take it.
Right, because queen takes mate.
And I was looking at all
Right.
the different permutations of what happens if the rook moves here.
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like if rook can't leave the back rank
Mm-hmm.
because you got all these other things going on.
Yeah, black's actually winning here. Okay, white played queen e3, and black played the most amazing winning move. But it's not the only winning move, but it is the most amazing. There's no doubt that this is the most amazing winning move. As Bender would say, tactics 101. Although he would say politics 101. But
Oh, I better know what it is. Well, see, because if I can get that bishop on d4 and have a skewer there, but I don't know. Maybe if I move the knight here. Oh, yeah, because he's got to stay on. Rook. Let me see.
I like the way this is just sits here the whole game.
Yeah, that's fine.
One of the things, I met Silman once. We were at a chess camp in Arizona, and there was a blitz tournament, and we got paired and we drew. Or maybe I won on time, but I think we drew. And although I might have won on time. He told me when he quit chess, he said my last 35 USCF rated games, he had 32 draws. Then that's when he decided to quit chess. Yeah, that camp was like 20 years ago. Yeah, he stopped playing chess at a relatively young age and was writing a lot of books. He did a lot of chess.com stuff too. Also, he spoke in class today.
I just can't see the follow-up move.
Okay, so this is a funny tactic.
Okay, I was looking at knight d5 again.
Okay, you see how the queen and the rook are attacking e7? Mm-hmm. So if you play rook takes bishop, you get mated in 1. So if the queen or rook moves off of e7, you could play rook takes bishop.
Yeah.
So the winning move is to promote. And the queen or the rook has to take it, then you take the bishop. That's funny how that wins a piece. Another winning move, which is more impressive, is h6, takes, queen takes rook check, bishop takes, and you control the queening square. That's also a very impressive win.
Nice. Man.
Okay, but he played queen.
You didn't get it either.
Rook c1, and then he took the bishop, and then white resigned.
Yeah, these have been hard. These games are also interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, if a guy's played chess for 30 years, he's a good player, you can find interesting games if you try.
Yeah, these games.
If you don't try, then you can't.
Interesting.
I've never seen a chess game with David Levy before. I only know him from computer stuff.